Everybody to our second series. The first series we did on Let's Talk About was on anxiety. And so the second series we're opening today is about fertility. So we're going to have a series of webinars and starting today with Lily, who is going to talk about fertility in the older woman, which we all know we are getting patients presenting in clinic with fertility issues at an older age. And so it's great to have someone who has spent a long time working in this area who will be able to give us her expertise and talk about how she has treated older women in clinic. So if you have questions, you can go to the participants box, and at the bottom of that there is a raised hand facility where you can raise your hand. Otherwise, you can put questions into the chat box, and when Lily has done her presentation, then we will go through the questions, and hopefully we will find all the questions in the chat box. So I will now hand you over to Lily, who is going to do her presentation.
Hello, good morning. So today my case study of over 40 women infertility. As women all could be motherhood at a different phase in our life, as traditional as 15 to 35. But those days is different. A lot of the women 40 and over 40 then starts to think mother to be. It is difficult because as reproductive organs getting old, we have been developed over 40 infertility treatment program. Use the Chinese medicine, acupuncture and herbal, which is a good result. Apply for the foundation of yin-yang balance of Chinese medicine. Has been used over 3,000 years. Has been make many couples successful in natural conceive. The older medical system has worked on stimulation, anti-agents, hormone balance, overall fertility, function, and nutrition needs. Support mind and body through natural conceived journey. 75% of our infertility case ages between 38 to 45. As the report say, 40 or over, monthly 5% chance to natural conceive. That means eventually you get pregnant, but that take a long time. It's a hard journey, it's stressful, it's difficult. We use the Chinese medicine method, increase the natural conceive rate between 25 to 40. Adopt holistic approaches to pinpoint exactly infertility cause. We assess the patient individually condition along with them circumstance, such as personal generally health, period condition, lifestyle, diet, society life, etc. Then analysis, give conclusion diagnosis, discuss with them what is suitable treatment planning that we have, what result could be. Me and my team has helped many couples dream come to true as this motherhood, fatherhood. So today, I'm delighted to share my experience with you. Before we go to case study, I would want to offer with you a little knowledge of infertility treatment involved organs. There are 3 organs in infertility treatment are so important: liver, spleen, kidney. These 3 organs overall together is being Chinese hormone system, is consistent in charge, period cycle, eggs quality, ovary function, uterus environment, fallopian tube. That's to be conceived activity. Is liver in charge? Is qi free movement, store blood. This means liver in charge related is period cycle. This qi free movement, this qi means vital qi, is nutrition formulation, qi blood yin and yang. Store blood, that means liver is regular in charge, period, this blood release for body function. Also store excessive blood in the system or unwanted blood to back to liver storage. So any disturb or damage liver or upset liver then can be result irregular period. And also if chronic damage liver qi can result hormone nutrition source in the lower level. Spleen function is a hormone nutrition supplier. As a spleen function related, food, digestive,
Apologies, Lily. Could you unmute yourself? I'm afraid that you've been muted. Let me try this. Apologies, everybody.
okay.
Yeah, you got it. Great.
So spleen function in charge of hormone nutrition. Spleen in charge of food, digestion, and absorption. As older Chinese medicine textbook say, spleen in charge, translation of food into nutrition mixed with inhaled oxygen to be subsidized vital qi to distribution body is generally nutrition needs. So if spleen function has been damaged or spleen qi is lower, deficiency, so your body generally nutrition will be less. Hormone nutrition will be less as well. So this is for will be leading infertility. Additional, because spleen in charge digestion system. So if spleen function damage can be caused weight gain. As weight gain, another issues to related infertility. Kidney is chief, is rule of both. Kidney energy is from 2 sources. One, from prenatal, parents give you, possibly as genetic. Second, mixed with spleen supplier of food nutrition to become unique kidney function nutrition source as kidney yang, kidney sense, kidney yin, and kidney blood. Related sensual function related infertility as kidney yang and kidney jing. Kidney yang responsibility to promote vital qi energy and to related blood circulation, to responsibility for fertility organs function activity. So all blame if you're infertility, we always find does kidney work? Kidney gene is special nutrition. In generally, we every day only produce the really little amount is kidney gene. This often kidney gene is a supplier for brain, for memory, for heart power, for kidney, for eggs quality. So this is essential for infertility is a source. When kidney gene is lower or not enough, so that means you have poor eggs, difficult to conceive, missed ovulation, dismissed this period, irregular period, all sorts of fertility function underactivity. So these three bigger organs function in all through their treatment with to be balanced, activity, promote. We go to case study. Move next pages, please. Today case study is a female, over 40, housewife. She has been tried to conceive over 5 years, has been failed. 2 times went is IVF, has failed as well. Her period condition as she suffered from irregular period. Cycle is 28 to 50. Bleeding only 2 to 3 days, never heavy, light period. No clotting, but is sometimes have mild pain. As generally, she has been tired, often bloated gas, feeling easily body heavy, front head have headache, and a lower back pain. Night urination is 2 to 3 times. And constipation, 1 week, possibly 2 to 3 times, go to toilet. And also she had cold sensation in her hand and feet. She is easily have suffered water retention, lower blood pressure. Her diet is poor because 1 month she take 2 times red meat, 1 week 1 times fish. Additional, she eat cake, potato, and this is cake, cheese. And also, she is no exercise because she is no energy to exercise, and also she not used to be exercise. Her sample is tongue off. Tongue body is swollen. Side have teeth mark. Surface is watery. Backside have white coating. Is light pink. Her pulse is weak. Special 齿脉 is deeply and also hard to feel. Medical history, she long-term suffered depression, easily stressed, lower blood pressure, but no diabetes, no these other issues. As clinical diagnosis is infertility and overweight. Its pattern as 2 is major. Kidney and spleen yang deficiency, overweight. Of course, on the issue, liver cheese stagnant, but not major. So as spleen function deficiency, key symptoms and mark as bloating gas, constipation, tongue side have teeth mark, tongue surface have watery. Kidney function key symptoms and mark as tired, hand, feet cold, water retention, body heaviness, lower blood pressure. Her tongue is light color and also swollen body. So as etiology and pathology, first is motion fact. Because motion related to liver function, motion easily damages liver qi. When you chronic stress, chronic depression will damage liver distribution, this free move tidal qi, and also charge stop blood. So that is one reason cause the irregular period and a period short cycle, and before period comes, easily have fluent headache, mild period pain. This one issue can cause the infertility. Second is diet is poor. As diet is nutrition for whole body maintenance, function, foundation. When you're eating poor food, as of course, all things can be correct. As this is food she eat it, is 1 time a week is fish, 2 times a month is red meat. As a woman, generally 1 day, we need 2,000 calories to support your daily activity. When you being period before and ovulation times, your body even require more. But her energy level in generally assess possibly around 800 kilo and to 1,200. That means it's far beyond her body need. If is this supplier only in half, what is happened? Of course, she will be tired. She won't be functioning in overall. As you need to know, this generally fertility function is not a bone structure. It's developed after 12 years when you're born. So in generally, your body nutrition, first priority for overall your body need. Then you have extra will be support fertility organs. When you sick, first will be affect your period. This period irregular, light period. So this is food damage her source. In her case, we would like say eat fish more, eat meat more, and less like wheat food. This second effect from nutrition. This nutrition can be related poor this period quality, eggs quality, and generally energy, generally this function need. Third is lifestyle. As she is not often to rotation exercise. Exercise give you inhale oxygen, exhale carbohydrate. So detoxing method. And also boost your function whole body system. When you do not do exercise, so of course, your body vital qi is slowed down. So that's why people is they often do exercise, I have more energy. If I didn't do more exercise, I'm feeling tired. If you sitting whole days in room, you will be saying, I need to go out. I need to rest myself. I need energy. That is vital energy, qi. So when your vital energy qi slow down, of course, you will be going to suffer the infertility issues possibility. Fourth will be ages fact. Over 40, that's existed. Every system old, special fertility, these organs function in generally only between 25 to 40 years life. When you 40, like generally says, it's difficult to produce the eggs. When you 40, big symptoms, people sometimes they have period, but no ovulation, no good eggs pass slow. So this is essential function. So this can be effective infertility. Another reason is genetic. As from her generally healthy state, has looking and talking, you feeling her energy very lower. This kidney is a weakness. So this is root of cause infertility. This is root cause her overweight. Overweight can be slowed down is blood circulation, can be obstruct energy channel, can produce this humage in the tummy, in pelvic area. What a humage is means. When is weather not good, always raining, you say, this is crazy. I'm feeling this breath not easily, and I'm feeling heavy. In the tummy area, have same condition. It means blood circulation will be slowed down. Energy flow will be difficult. This energy for fertility function activity. In her case, you overall, you will be seen. Affect all organs function. So in the this tummy area, we have a spleen function, we have kidney function, we have an urine, this blood, we have fertility. As we have seen three functions, not a good activity is the digestion system, is kidney because they have lower back pain, and as we talk, is water retention heaviness. And at least the spleen function, digestion, indigestion, and this blood has night urination. So it's fourth organs as fertility, fertility organs is in one area, then neighbor relationship. Of course, other three not good. Fertility organs function not good as well. In generally understand. So we treatment principle will be focused on tonified kidney and spleen young, smooth liver qi, lose weight, anti-agents, lifestyle, on the exercise and the diet. So this will be regular period cycle. Increase blood circulation, increase hormone nutrition, increase kidney sense to prepare the excellent quality eggs, uterus environment, uterus activity, ovary activity, fallopian tube activity. In the end, to leading them fertility to being natural conceive. So this we go to treatment, this progress. Treatment planning we provide have 3 steps. We minimum need 5 months. Step 1, minimum 2 to 3 months. Step 2, 1 to 2 months. Step 3, 1 month onward. In first step, we measure to decide a balanced body. This balanced body will be worked on weight loss, anti-aging, regular period, boost energy. Second step, boost these fertility organs, nutrition, function, activity, overall aspect. Final step is just prove quality eggs, uterus healthy lining, and the environment, uterus inside the environment for prepare implantation. For treatment method, we use the acupuncture, cupping, moxibustion, herbal tea, diet, and exercise. Acupuncture, which is overall aspect, stimulation, and increase energy flow, unblockage energy channel, activity, fertility function. Cupping is detoxing method, help weight loss, help water retention, draw inside toxic, slow skin to come out. Also unblockage energy channel, free this vital chi movement. Moxibustion is method, is boost young energy, slow yongquan and dantian, change uterus environment, change fertility organs environment. So this environment have many meanings. One, we need a space. If you are overweight, it's dampness, phlegm, obstruct, is squeezed. So this is energy flow is not easily. Just like your house. If your house is have excessive furniture, excessive different things, blocked, you go to your house, you want to be happy. And long term you suffer the stress. This stress make you say sick, weak. So in the tummy area, have same source than required. Is herbal tea, because acupuncture, cupping, moxibustion, once a week is not enough. We need a daily maintenance, is nutrition source, promote function. Let herbal tea daily supplier. Herbal tea, we use the formulation as 森林白术汤 is spring qi deficiency, yang deficiency, tonic. Is 金匮肾气汤 for kidney yang deficiency, to do with blood circulation and water retention, boost energy. And also, 二陈汤 is a classic formula for lose weight. In the second step, we just use acupuncture, moxibustion, because we first step lose weight already. Third step, we are acupuncture. Sometimes we use moxibustion, sometimes we do not use, according to his circumstance. Along this treatment process, we all use the energy channel as liver energy channel, spleen energy channel, kidney energy channel. Is those point as choose 气海、关元、三阴交、足三里、膻中、太阳。Backside 数 as liver 数、spleen 数、命门、kidney 数 and 膀胱数。And we use 百会。We use 子宫、归来。So each time you choose like 10 to 15 point. we beginning use this tonic method with media stimulation. In the second stages, third stages, we use the medium stimulation and strong stimulation. Is mixture, repeat. Especially in third stages, ovulation times, we need a strong stimulation to focus, release the eggs. Long this treatment, you need a mind support, guidance for them, for stress relief, to be happy, to join the different exercise and society life. Keep a liver qi activity. And also exercise. You can outside the door. 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes, as long you can. This improve overall fertility function to boost the natural conceive rate. As Chinese medicine is the macro balance control method. We work the symptoms, we work the field, we work the reason and cause in the end to help you succeed. It is natural balance method, harmless. Today is people's more is realize older medical system value. So I share my experience with you. We just want, we are team working together to distribution our knowledge in this field to help them successful, to be motherhood, fatherhood. Thank you. So we have a lot of the video to produce. Some from client, some from my education program. So it's regular to speak to public, to talk with society, and influence knowledge, give them is helpful. Thank you.
Thank you, Lily. That was fascinating, really interesting. So now I'd like to open up to questions. So if you would like to ask a question, please go to the participants box and go to the bottom where you will see a raised hand. And if you want to press the raised hand, then you can ask your question to Lily. Or if you want to put your question in the chat box, you can type it into the chat box.
Okay, this question from this Wednesday, which point would you use? Okay, as I say to you, we use the 三阴交、足三里、归来、子宫、气海、关元、百会。Backside point use liver 素、spleen 素、kidney 素 and 膀胱素、命门素、百会。Is each time choose 10 to 15.
Lily, would you like to say those points again, and I'll type them into the chat box for people.
Okay.
With the English nomenclature.
气海
Yep.
关元 Can I type with that? Amy, help me. I let someone help. Okay. I try type
Brilliant.
三音胶
And then in the background, I'll convert them into the English system.
百会
I'm just aware that several of our participants may not be aware of all of the Chinese names.
立文书 Spring 书 Spring SPLEN 立文书 Kidney 书膀胱书 命门 Yes. Thank you. Alan, don't worry. This is then can find. This is in the book. I have pinyin.
Brilliant.
Thank you. That's great. Any more questions? So, you've obviously explained what you're doing incredibly well. So if you have a burning question for Lily, that would be really good if you want to speak now.
Hi, yeah, it's Vina here. Thank you so
Hi,
much,
Vina.
Lily. Hi, thank you for the rich detail. It was really, it's really enjoyable to have it put together that way. Yeah, just a couple of questions, and one again regarding the herbal teas. Maybe could we have the names of those again, similar to the points? So, with the help of Alan, because so that we can and regarding the teas as well, I noticed that they were specific to the pattern in the diagnosis relevant to this person. Are there any that are sort of like maybe more general as well?
We choose the list is medicine in first step. Use the classical formula. 二陈汤. This for lose weight.
Okay, right.
Is 森林白术汤 for spring qi and lose weight as well.
Right.
Third prescription as 金匮肾气汤 classical formula for kidney yang deficiency, for kidney strength as overall. Then in step 2, we use the 桃红四物汤 is a classical formula stimulated hormone system. And also 五子衍宗汤 is focused on eggs quality. In generally, it is for men's sperm quality, but you can select ingredients adoption to via this program to improve eggs quality.
Right. Okay. Just to clarify, are those because I'm an acupuncturist in Qigong and Tuina practitioner. I haven't trained in herbs. So is this something that we would actually need to be a herbalist to be able to put together?
Because the condition is when you're over 40 is falling apart in different area. We are acupuncture very limitation, 1 week once. Some people reach can be 2 times. So other days how to maintenance is better use some herbal tea, herbal supplement.
Right. Sorry. I was just going to say, but it does need, the preference is for a herbalist, maybe refer to a herbalist because I wouldn't be able to prescribe. I'm not qualified as a herbalist, so I wouldn't prescribe that myself. But I might refer to a herbalist. These aren't ready-made formulas that we can buy safely.
Yeah, because we have been developed a program and a conjunction for help a lot of the acupuncturists as used herbal supplement and herbal tea. As long if you can talk some herbalist, conjunction it together program. And also is have online, we have online consultation, online supplement supplier. You always, if you want to say which can be make my program more successful, we can help you.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah. So just one more question as well about nutrition. Some people are strict vegetarians. So what might you advise for in that case?
Okay. In generally, some people, even vegetarian, then can be pregnant. Condition when you infertility ready, we will assess all possibilities. So if you say like you've been really religious with your vegetarian, how you do? So it advise them eating like eggs and seeds, and 1 gram seeds can be equal 3 gram beef. That's high the nutrition. And also you can provide goji, strawberry, blueberry, tofu, mushroom, kales, contain young energy source food. Less cold water or stop cold water. Use ginger tea to boost the young energy. Because this diet nutrition in 2 ways. One is kidney sense nutrition source. One is young energy source. Young energy for this function activity. Genes to relate it to eggs. Sometimes I advise to them, say, drink this goji berry tea every day, 15 grams if you can drink, instead of my meat, fish, protein. Yeah, that is a way to help them. And also exercise. Exercise bring young energy because, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Vina. Any more questions? No, that if you want to unmute yourself, if somebody has a question, that's great. Otherwise, I think we've had all the questions answered. So I'd like to thank you, Lily. That was really, really fascinating. Really interesting because we're meeting. Yeah, sorry, Jennifer.
Sorry, there's a few more questions in the chat box.
Oh, is there? Sorry, right. Okay, great. Okay, so we've got a few questions here. Yeah, okay. Could you use electroacupuncture during ovulation for that strong stimulation to release eggs?
Yes.
Or Qigong maybe, or Qigong, is that too strong maybe?
No, it's as long you promote is qi energy, is promote activity, whatever method you can use. And electronic and constantly stimulation for special ovulation times, which is excellent. During ovulation in final stages, we always advise if you can do 3 times in a constantly 3 days to enhance your eggs release process, that will be good, increase chance.
Fantastic.
Thank you. And somebody has asked, you mentioned about seeds. Are there particular seeds?
Okay, these seeds like walnut is very good. Peanut is very good. Is like is just strong quality seeds, because seeds have many types. Sunflower seeds as good as well. For certain, is what is young energy source. Most contain like ink, calcium, is different metal energy source. That's when we diagnose young deficiency in the clinic. In Western doctor, most can be diagnosed is like vitamin D deficiency, and also then related underactivity thyroid function. So young energy source means is warmth, means some have had this mental source of nutrition side, as I understanding.
Okay, thank you. So there's something about repeating the points. Is Alan, are you going to, was that Alan was going to repeat the points for the webinar?
Yes, absolutely. So,
The numeric points.
so the points that you've read out, Lily, I'll just repeat them in the English system for the sake of people who are watching later who won't be able to read into the chat box. So the points you mentioned were Ren 6, Ren 4, Spleen 6, Stomach 36, Do 20. I believe Zhugon is an extra point, Zhugon.
Yeah.
Bladder 18, Bladder 20, Bladder 23, Bladder 28, and Do 4. And if there are any errors there, I do apologize, but you can always do a little Google or look up in your textbook any of the points that Lily mentioned.
Yes, correct.
Lovely, thank you very much. So thank you, Lily, I really, really enjoyed that. And thank you everyone for attending. Our next webinar is going to be in 2 weeks. And it's going to be Celine Leonard. I'm trying to, show that. Celine Leonard is going to be talking about fundamental strategies for treating female infertility. Celine, I think, wrote a book that came out earlier this year. So looking forward to that. Same time in 2 weeks. And just remember that all these talks are going to be available on the BXC website. And we look forward to seeing you in a fortnight. So thank you, everyone. And thank you, Lily.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everybody joining us today. And thank you so much, Lily. It was a great presentation. So thank you on behalf of the British Acupuncture Council.
Thank you.
So we'll say goodbye now, and we'll see you all again very soon. Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you.